Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make Chocoflan together, which is one of my favorite desserts to make. So let's begin. The first thing we need to make is the caramel sauce. So in a small saucepan, I'm going to add in half a cup of sugar and also turning the heat to low for it to melt and caramelize. Remember not to mix it, and you can just swirl the saucepan around to mix everything together. Today I will be using these small muffin tins to make mini ones, but you can also use any kind of baking pans that you want. And as you can see, I'm just pouring the caramel so that it covers the bottom of the tin. Alright, moving on to the flan portion, these are the ingredients you will need. Start off by cracking your eggs into a jug, following by a can of condensed milk, and lastly a whole can of evaporated milk. Then let's mix them together until they're all combined. To make sure that our flan is as smooth as possible, I'm going to run this mixture through a strainer, just to make sure. But if you don't want to do this step, you can also use a blender to blend everything together. Now I'm going to fill the muffin tins up about halfway. Next up, we have our cake layer, so this is the brand that I'm using today. You can also use like vanilla or red velvet to make different variation of this cake as well. Just prepare the mix as the box instruction says. Here I'm just adding in a cup and a quarter cup of water and mixing it together. Following by half a cup of vegetable oil. And lastly, 3 eggs. And I got 1 double yolked egg out of the 3. And just whisk them all together until you have a smooth batter like this. Using a measuring cup, I'm going to distribute the batter amongst the muffin tins, filling it not all the way up but just to the border. I have transferred the muffin tins into a bigger tray, and in that tray I'm going to fill it halfway with boiling hot water. The best way is to cover these with aluminum foil, but I didn't have foil at home, so I had to use the silicone mat. Alright, now into the oven it goes for 40 minutes to 50 minutes on 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This is what they look like out of the oven. I'm just peeling off the silicone mat. Running a knife along the muffin tin will make them release easier. Now placing the mat back on, I'm going to flip this onto a different tray. Please be careful because they're pretty heavy. And these are what they look like. I've also transferred them onto baking liners to make them more pretty. You can decorate them however you like, but here I'm using some grapes and diced up strawberries. And that is our final product. This cake is a perfect combination between the fudgy chocolate cake and the creamy custardy flan. I really hope you give them a try, and please subscribe to see my next videos in the future. Bye!